where did this kind of start for you? Where was the beginning point?
Well, I got deported out of America, so I was in England, and I was like starting over again. So I was DJing in America. I always loved films, always wanted to make one. I didn't go to like uni. I just always used to watch like DVD commentaries or just watch like interviews with my favourite filmmakers and stuff.
Yeah.
So one day I just got my camera and just went out there, and felt like the people that were walking around the streets, I'd ask them to be in the film.
Okay.
And yeah, just as simple as that.
Yeah, yeah. So it's all they're all real people. All the people in the film.
Yeah, all real people. I wanted to break some taboos. I mean, they're like the outskirts of society, like the misfits. I wanted to go for like the outlaws, people that society considered outlaws, like homeless people, prostitutes, mistresses, handicapped, exorcists, all sorts of stuff.
So how much of that was kind of scripted and done? Because I mean, clearly some bits would have been kind of practiced, not necessarily rehearsed, but you would have said, okay, can we just do this bit again? And how much of it was literally just off the cuff?
Say about 30%. Wasn't even scripted. Like, we didn't have a script.
Yeah, but
I'd go in with an idea. I mean, every one of those episodes came from those people. I'd interview them and I'd get stories. I'd get stories about their life, and then I'd put them into a situation where it wasn't exactly scripted, but they knew where it was going. It was a part of them.
Okay.
So it was. I don't know. It's a weird film because it's like there's 5 different things going on through it. Like it's obviously I'm making a film as I'm going along, and some of it's like documentary, but a lot of it's like fiction. So I don't know how to call it really.
All right. And how did you get a hold of these people? Like, did you put ads up? Did you go around and find them? Like, oh, hi, will you be in this movie? What was the process?
Yeah, it was a bit like that. And if I had an idea, I'm like, okay, a mistress, that would be cool. So get on the internet, look for a mistress, call them up and sort it out. And when we was doing that, a friend was downstairs doing another scene with this rich. You could tell he was a millionaire. He was this German guy, and he was dressed as a woman the whole time. And they served us pancakes, and it was weird adventures. I wanted to get into an adventure. That's why I came up with like a manifesto called Pink Kate to go along with it. So I think making a film is one of the greatest adventures because you don't know what the hell is going to happen.
Yeah.
Even when you are scripting it, you get things that just come up from nowhere. We had the cops that were giving us shit half the time. I got loads of footage confiscated, and they'd be like, you can't go around doing this. I'd be like, oh, we're making art. We're making art here on the streets.
How dare you?
Yeah, and they'd fucking roll their eyes out and be like, what are you talking about? And take my footage. But you just roll with the punches.
All right. How long did it take roundabout to kind of get the whole thing together and from conception to this?
3 years.
3 years.
1 year filming, 1 year editing because I had loads of footage. That just took forever. God, my computer kept crashing. My computer crashed like 3 times. I lost the goddamn thing, and I had to start over.
I was wondering, what's kind of? I'm guessing you got kind of thousands and thousands of hours of footage of you just doing your thing with a camera.
Yeah.
What is the process behind kind of going and choosing which scenes you want to include? I guess what was the process of writing it and piecing together kind of all the structured and kind of spread out narratives and kind of piecing it together into this one kind of 120-minute piece?
Well, throughout the year when I was filming it, I don't write anything down.
Yeah.
I just play up here, like it's the movie's happening in my head. So I'd be like, oh, that footage that I shot with so and so, that would look good here. That footage here. And
so are there kind of thematic links that you kind of find along the way, or is it much more kind of a organic process where you think, okay, I think this would be good here, this would be good there, kind of things?
Pretty organic. I mean, I tried loads of different. I just wanted to make a film like nothing else, that had never been seen before like this. So I edited some of that footage with my eyes closed, and I put myself under hypnosis for a few things. I shot one lot, well, not shot it, edited it under LSD. I just wanted to try loads of experiments. I wanted it to be a mind expansion thing. I just wanted to go. I feel different now to when I started the film.
Yeah.
I mean, doing life modeling, I didn't do life modeling before, and I'm like, I'll try this out. You know, it's all sorts of things. Mind expanding.
I was wondering, does anyone in here have any questions for Fabrizio?
Where are you going to go to from now, having done all this?
I want to take the film on a tour, and I want to show it at prisons, hostels, probably like, I've always been interested in like you know, where schizophrenics, like asylums and places like that, and I want to show it there, because they're kind of like the heroes of the universe, in a way. It's like they've seen the big sadness of life. So I want to show it to these people, and I just want to take it on a tour. And
do you think they'll let you?
We'll see. I'll sweet talk them.
Anyone else?
What camera did you use?
All sorts. Yeah, you name it. Anything we can get our hands on. I mean, most of it was shot on mobile phones and like children's cameras. Borrowed university equipment. Jason's one of the cameramen.
I was wondering who was the other person shooting the thing.
There was, yeah, loads of cameramen. I mean, when we were shooting, Jason shot the scene with the pimp who was like got the towel out. And when we were shooting that, I ran across this schizophrenic guy a few days before, and I offhandedly said, "Oh, you want to be in a film?" And we were shooting this, and he shows up, and we're like, okay, because I'd forgotten his name, and I was speaking to so many people throughout this. I forgot his, and he showed up. And it's really bizarre, didn't it? He didn't know what to think of it, and it was like his vibe was very strange. How would you describe it?
I'd actually forgotten about that until you just said it.
It was weird, though,
it was
wasn't
very
it?
weird, yeah.
Yeah, it was
we got
very
him to
weird. It was
he
like
wanted to do sound,
serial
didn't he?
killer vibe almost, and he wasn't there for long, but we fucking out-weirded the serial killer almost. I mean, but yeah, he stayed for a bit and then he went off. But I had loads of little weird things like that.
How many places did you go? Because you went to Greece. My favourite bits.
Yeah,
Greece.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Got the Greek
Exactly.
one.
Yeah,
Where
I went to
else?
Greece, Hungary, Spain. My next film I'm working on, I think I might call it Pregnant. I went to a cult community out in Spain in the desert, and yeah, it's the murder on the highway in the Spanish desert.
So when's that coming out? Give us a little teaser. What's the process like? What's the?
Well, I'm going to work on it in 2013. I said I'd spend like a year promoing Black Biscuit, and then I'll be on to the next adventure. But,
and is that in a similar style to this?
I don't know. Probably not. I mean, I keep growing. That's like the thing. I want to like grow a third eye eventually. Just see where it goes. You know, probably not.
How did you get the money to make this?
It costs about 500 quid.
Yeah.
It's the future of cinema. Films shouldn't cost millions and millions of pounds. You know, real life's more exciting. I love every style of cinema, but if you don't have millions and you've just got the energy to make a film, you just get out there and use your mobile film. It costs about 500 quid. What I did was I went from door to door asking people to donate £1, and while I was doing the life modelling, I was getting paid for it.
Yeah.
I fed the crew and people that were helping me, and like the big issue sellers, I give them some money and all that. So I try to look after people the most I can. You feed them, most people are happy. So
cool. Any last questions from any of you?
Yeah, I might as well ask. Did you actually have the candle wrapped up your cock?
Yeah. Yeah.
We all know you so much better.
I did my girlfriend a favour, and I chopped. Yeah, because this was your idea. I wanted to put all of it in there, and she's like, "No, you gotta chop it." But be in the director's cut if you want it.
Right. One last question from me. Why Black Biscuit? What's the title about?
I just felt it kind of encapsulated the characters. A crumbling biscuit. It could be burnt. I don't know. It reminds me of Reservoir Dogs a bit.
Oh, okay.
That type of.
It reminds me of like tack, like pirate biscuits. Like the wormy black things that have on ships.
You see what I mean? It's
Yeah.
got all these images to
Open
it.
to interpretation.
Yeah. Very.
Well, thanks very much. I very much enjoyed watching it,
Thanks.
and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Well done.
Thank you.
One more hand.